Best Protagonist. Now, the moment I said that, I'm sure all of you must have thought of whoever your favorite protagonist is. And generally, it's pretty obvious. For some it's Luffy, for some Guts, Musashi, Thorfinn, Goku, so on and so forth. The same happens when someone says favorite female character. But if you have ever seen JoJo's, and even if you haven't, whenever someone says best waifu, the most popular answer from the audience is Speedwagon. Now yes, for most part it is a meme, but why did this meme come to originate? Who is this Speedwagon and why is he the most loved character in all of JoJo's? Why, despite only being in less than 30 episodes, do people love him so much? Well, that is exactly what we're going to be discussing today, and I'm going to be answering that question for you guys. Hello there people, it is me, your classic Indian scammer, and today we are going to be talking about one of the greatest side characters in all of anime and the most reliable guy ever, not Koichi, but Robert E.O. Speedwagon. That's how they pronounce it in the Japanese one. Now, if you've never seen JoJo's, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead, watch it right now. Speedwagon is just a normal man. JoJo's is a world which has many different power systems and many powerful people, ranging from vampires who can stop time just to troll someone, all the way to Aztec gods who have literally no weakness and all the powers in the world. Among all of this, Speedwagon did not possess a single power up. So why is it that he is so precious to the entire community, and why is it that you see zero haters for Speedwagon? Well, the thing is, when it comes to Speedwagon, it's never about the physical power that he possesses. Instead, it's his heart, loyalty and pride as a man that has everyone entranced. Speedwagon showed up in episode 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, part 1, Phantom Blood. And believe it or not, when he was introduced, he was a bad guy. I know, unbelievable, but it's his redemption arc that is exactly what makes him the greatest. When he first met Jonathan, he was just a street thug, but seeing the true gentleman that Jonathan is, Speedwagon had a change of heart and he decided to follow JoJo. From then, all the way to the defeat of Dio, Speedwagon never left Jonathan's side, and after JoJo died, sorry spoiler warning, Speedwagon was really sad. He set out on a trip to the south or east or something like that, and then boom, jackpot, he found oil coming out of the ground. Because of that, he became the oil tycoon god in the JoJo verse and became one of the richest or probably the richest man in the entire world. Despite all that, his humility never faltered and his respect towards the Joestar family didn't change even one bit. Even after Jonathan's death, Speedwagon looked after his family, and in part 2, when Joseph was against literal gods with no chance and no way of defeating them, Speedwagon still did not leave his side even once. The thought didn't even cross his mind. It's not only his loyalty that makes him so admirable, but rather it's also the fact that despite having the ability to walk away whenever he could, he never did and always stood by his word to help the Joestars. He only helped them enough until the Joseph plot that he didn't need to stand by their side and help them. He still did. That's how great he is. But then, in the year 1952, despite being attacked by vampires, shot by Germans, and held hostage by the Aztec gods, Speedwagon passed away peacefully because of a heart attack. I love the fact that Araki-sensei gave him such a peaceful death. It's absolutely deserving to someone like him. He kept his brotherhood always his top priority, and betrayal was something he didn't even think about. Despite being in the face of death hundreds of times, Speedwagon didn't even think once about leaving the Joestar's sides. This is what makes him so loved. Generally, we see that loyal people are like super strong who can hold out on their own, like Zoro, but Speedwagon, he did not have an ounce of supernatural strength. And yet, despite that, running away was never even an option, except for Joseph, obviously. Now, as for why he's called the best waifu in the community, well, to be honest, I have no fucking idea. I guess he's just a cutie patootie, you know. But Speedwagon is truly one of the most loved characters and really is one of those characters with zero haters. And if anyone does actually hate him, well, it's just for attention. I have not seen a single person hate Speedwagon because he is just the greatest. And well, the way his character is written is absolute perfection. Like, he fills all the roles a close or like a important side character should fill. Reliable, check. Helpful, check. Loyal, check. Will sacrifice his life for the main character, check. He is literally the definition of what a supporting character should be like. God, I love Speedwagon so much. And well, there you have the answer now. The reason why everyone loves Speedwagon and the reason why it's considered to be one of the, if not the best side character, is because he just perfection. Like, there are other really good and loved characters in the JoJo community. Like, we have Shizar in part 2, Muhammad Abdul or Polnareff or Kakyoin in part 3, the most reliable guy in JoJo's after Speedwagon, Koichi in part 4, and so on and so forth. And all of them are good. Gyro is the contender to be probably the best Jobro, is only second to Speedwagon, and they are all just written fantastically. But none of them match the greatness that Speedwagon possesses because he is just that good. He has set such a high standard so early about how a side character should be, how a Jobro should be, that despite all of these amazing other side characters, no one comes even close to being as fantastic, even remotely being as good as my boy Speedwagon does. And he's just so good that generally you see really good characters have haters. Like, I've seen Zoro, people hating on Zoro for no reason, people hating on Sanji for no reason. It's really dumb. But every single JoJo, I guess it's just because that JoJo fandom is sort of like not childish, but I've not seen a single person who has seen the anime or read the manga hate on Speedwagon. He's just that good. I absolutely love that man. But that's all that I have for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a like, maybe even subscribe if you're brand new. Speedwagon is truly one of the most loved and well-written characters in all of fiction, and he is a character with absolutely zero haters. Join the streams. I stream almost at 3 PM IST every single day, almost every single day, probably, I don't know, dude. And we have a lot of fun there. So join there and let's have some fun together. And who knows, I might be live right now, so go ahead and check it out. Drop by. Let's play some games. Become a member. There's a lot of amazing members only content coming up which you should not be missing out on, and it helps me out way more than you guys think. One collection will do a complete and uncensored review of everyone's favorite family friendly anime overflow, and subscribe if you're brand new. How are we at less subscribers in the official One Piece English channel? Subscribe right now and let's crush them. That is all that I have for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to help me out, drop a comment down below. It really helps the video boost in the algorithm. People think it doesn't really help, but it helps a lot. So drop down in the comments and tell me what your favorite JoJo side character is. That is all. Thank you so much for watching it so far. It means the world to me. If you want to know what the best indie story game of all time is, then click here. And if you want to watch me rant about some other anime or manga or other stuff, then click here. But yeah, I will rest my case that Speedwagon is the greatest character in all of JoJo's after Jonathan Joestar. See you guys next time. Level up quick and don't be a dick. Now I should say see you next time.